Hey guys! Today I'm back with 3 more fairy garden accessories for you. If you missed part 1, I'll put the link in the description below. But as for this video, I'm going to show you how to make a wooden table, a koi pond, and a hanging basket, all of which will look adorable in your fairy garden. Let's get started! To make the wooden table, you'll first need to find a small tree branch. When selecting your branch, keep in mind that the thicker it is, the wider your tabletop will be. To make the tabletop, saw a thin coin of wood and use sandpaper to smooth the surface. Next, find a twig and cut 4 tiny pieces, all the same size. Use your sandpaper once again to make the ends of the pieces smooth. Then, flip the wood over to the side you don't want showing and mark 4 dots where you want the legs of the table to go. Next, place a dot of wood glue on each mark and attach all 4 legs. When everything has dried, your table is complete. Start with a ball of clay. Make an indent in the center and shape the clay from there as shown in the video. Once you've got this shape, press your pebbles into the border of the pond. Now, to make a little fish, roll a coil that is thick on one end and thinner on the other. Then, form a V shape and stick it to the thin end. Lastly, make 2 little fins and attach them to the sides of your fish. Once dry, you can paint your fish in any way you'd like. You can also paint your pond. When all the paint is dry, glue your fish to the bottom of the pond. Then, fill the pond with clear nail polish. When that's dry, your koi pond is finished. First, get a small ball. This ball will be the same size as your basket, so choose accordingly. Then, find the center line. This will be very important later. Take your wire and wrap it 1 time around the center line of the ball. Cut the wire when it has gone all the way around. You should now have a circle. Oh, and this is just a warning that the ends of the wire can be really sharp, so just be careful when bending the wire. Okay, so anyways, for the next piece, wrap your wire around the whole ball, just like you made the circle. This time though, leave an extra inch of wire. Bend the ends of the wire into a point, taking care not to bend the bottom at all. We're only bending the ends. Now, place 2 dots of glue on opposite sides of the circle. Place your other piece of wire on the glue as shown. The next pieces are made a little differently. Starting at the center line, bend your wire around the bottom of the ball until it reaches the center line again. You should get a U shape. Glue it to the circle as shown. Make 2 more of these, cutting each piece to be just slightly longer than the last. Now, to make the holder, just cut a straight piece of wire and bend one of the ends into the shape of a hook. Now you can fill your basket with any plants you'd like. Click below to learn how to make even more decorations. Thanks for watching. Have a lovely day.